Welcome back to Roll for Recipe, the series where the dice are the head chef. I'll roll for ingredients and then make a dish with them. Let's go. First up, a DA restriction roll. 7 limited pantry, all right. Okay guys, this is a new one. I'm gonna roll a D4, and whatever I roll, that's how many extra items I can add on top of the rolled ingredients. And that's a 3, whew, nice and safe. And now a D10 for protein. That's 9 beef, all right, pretty safe. Now a D6 for carb. 5 farro, okay, again, pretty safe so far. Let's hope we continue to stay safe with 2d12 for produce. That's a 1 spinach and 11 pineapple. You know, I feel like we're rolling a lot of pineapple lately, and honestly, I'm not mad about it. Finally, the D20 wild magic roll. 19, it's bacon. So on the menu today, we have beef served with farro, spinach, pineapple, and bacon. And I can only add 3 extra items to all that. Let's get cooking. All right, so let me explain the limited pantry a little bit further. I'm not counting oil, water, or salt as part of that restriction, since, I mean, those kind of are necessary ingredients to cook with at all. Maybe not salt. Let me know if you guys want me to make it just oil and water as exceptions, or if you're fine with me including salt on that list as well. As for which ingredients I chose, I'm gonna cook the farro in beef stock to give it a little bit more flavor. And then that pineapple, I'm gonna turn into a bit of a salsa. I'm gonna use some chili paste and some lime juice to kind of give that salsa some extra flavor. I'm pretty sure that that steak and the bacon should be able to stand well enough on their own without too much extra stuff added to them, outside of maybe a little bit of salt on the steak, of course. My initial idea was sort of just a steak bowl, and that's the direction that we're going here. Gonna cook up the farro, add in the spinach and bacon to it, and then top that with steak and put a pineapple salsa on top. All right, looks like a nice fancy steak bowl, but let's see if it tastes as good as it looks. All right, I always love a good steak, so let's see how this one tastes. Cheers. Definitely interesting. It's very interesting because every single element tastes pretty good on its own, but then together it just doesn't do anything. Yeah, it's definitely confusing because each individual component you can taste. So in every bite you're tasting everything and it all tastes good, but it's not cohesively good, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm super confused what to think of this one. I gotta say though, bacon bits and farro taste pretty good. All right, I'm gonna give this dish a 7 out of 10, and I'm gonna call it the Mismatched Multiclass. Everything was there, and I really wanted to like this dish because I genuinely liked each component, but the cohesion just wasn't there, and it kind of left me disappointed. And it's weird because none of the flavors clashed. They just didn't meld together. It was weird. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Remember to like and follow, and I'll see you next time.